To all you out there with your heavy lives
and heavy beers,
we who drink Miller Lite, clean, smooth lager,
with more of the sugar turned to alcohol,
have the following message.
heavy.
Here you go, Jess. Folks say it refreshes the parts what your other beers can't reach.
Yeah? Guess we'll see about that.
Anything happening, Jess?
Nope.
Anything yet?
Nope.
Anything now?
No.
Well, it just goes to show you can't believe all they tell you on the TV.
There ought to be a law against that sort of thing.
Everyone is going through changes, and no one knows what's going on. And everybody changes places, but the world still carries on. Love must always change to sorrow, and everyone must play the game. It's here today and gone tomorrow, but the world goes on the same.
As well as studying automotive design, the engineers at Audi also study people design. It helped them determine the optimum all-round vision for the Audi 80. It helped them calculate the ideal amount of headroom. It helped them develop a more comfortable armrest and shape the most supportive seats. In fact, in the pursuit of perfect ergonomics, no one has looked at people more closely. Vorsprung durch Technik, as we now observe people are saying.
On holes, I knew I'd never catch a tin of salmon with one of these. So I dreamt of creamy thick Hellman's mayonnaise instead. Hellman's and tuna, Hellman's and prawns. Ooh, beginner's luck. Hellman's and fish fingers, Hellman's real mayonnaise. Whilst on holes, I took some of these free eggs they do. And with a dollop of Hellman's made the creamy smoothest eggs ever. I call them creamed eggs jambon, although my simple country cousins kept insisting they were poached. Hellman's real mayonnaise. Ockley Farm was a rotten place for holes. No Hellman's. I had to run all the way home for me own. Coming back, I dreamt of thick, creamy fab Hellman's with jacket spuds and sweet corn. Cool. Fancy having to run home for your own spuds as well. Hellman's real mayonnaise.
Great album, this, isn't it?
Yeah, great album.
What time's your last train?
Oh, no. I've missed it.
Well, you could always stay here.
Well, if it's no trouble, I could stay on the couch.
Well, you could.
I'd rather not.
Well, that's settled then.
Mates are a new range of condoms. Like other condoms, they're reliable, but they're cheaper. They'll help prevent pregnancy and sexually transmitted diseases, but only if you're not embarrassed about using them.
I've been waiting for this moment for ages.
Funny. I was just thinking the same thing.
Mates, you make love, they make sense.
Excuse me.
Hello. Yes?
I want some cotton wool, please.
Of course. Will there be anything else?
Yeah. Have you got a packet of tissues, please?
Man-sized tissues. Is that all?
Mates are a new range of condoms. Like other condoms, they're reliable, but they're cheaper. She sells hundreds of packets. She's not embarrassed, so why should you be?
And a packet of Mates condoms, please.
Of course.
Mr. Williams, how much are these Mates condoms?
Mates, you make love, they make sense.
I'll get it.
Oh, you always pay.
I insist.
Let's go Dutch.
Oh, you sure?
It's 8 each. I think you dropped something.
Don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. Shall we go?
Mates are a new range of condoms. Like other condoms, they're reliable, but they're cheaper. It doesn't matter who carries them, as long as one of you does.
Thanks for a lovely evening.
Thank you.
See you again next week?
Of course.
Mates, you make love, they make sense.
Hello, love. You still up? Just reading. How's your Steve?
He's all right.
He's such a nice boy.
I like him a lot. Do you want a cup of coffee?
You won't get carried away, will you?
Of course not.
Only you can't be too careful.
I know that's silly.
Mates are a new range of condoms. Like other condoms, they're reliable, but they're cheaper. So these days, it goes without saying, they make sense.
Look, it's just that I worry.
You're daft, you are.
Hey, less of your cheek, young lady.
Mates, you make love, they make sense.
Is that film? Yeah. Nothing remotely as unhealthy has come out of Hollywood for years.
Oh, come on, come on. I didn't. It's the funniest thing I've seen for ages, honestly.
Mark, how can you say that was funny with all those people with that chick?
It was a comedy, yeah?
No,
it was. No, in the main it was a thriller.
In the main it was a thriller.
It was a thriller. That is why
We've been waiting for it. To the doctors. Been to the doctors, man.
Hiya, Phil.
Hello, Frank.
Been to the doctors.
Oh, this fellow went in, he says, I'm always stealing things. I said, you are? He said, I'm always stealing. Everywhere I go, he said, I steal something. He said, well, there's a course of tablets here. He said, if you know better in a fortnight, he says, get us a coloured television.
Are you coming then or not?
Yeah. Well, so we go down this weekend and off to Calais?
Excuse me, Doctor. Well, I'm the captain. So I sit round with my feet up. And you lot scrape the deck and polish the chrome.
Can I bring Sarah?
Right.
Shall I book the call for 7:30? Only if you give me a 7-point start.
James, are you scrubbing? Has he gone through?
What? No, I don't agree. You can't... Honestly. It's outrageous. Dear, oh dear.
It's time we were somewhere else.
What? Oh. Good Lord. Is that the time?
Love you.
I know.
How do you feel?
Great.
Wish I didn't have to get up so early.
Same here. I think about you all the time.
I know. I think about you.
Condoms will help prevent unwanted pregnancies, sexually transmitted diseases, even AIDS. These days, you're better safe than sorry.
Jennifer.
I was just thinking how nice you are.
Condoms. It goes without saying. They make sense.
Catherine St. Paul. Yeah, he's up in his room. This is,
All right, Liz, sit down, man.
Gonna have a go with us, Liz?
Nah, I'm not really into smack. How do you know until you've tried?
Go on, have a go for me. We're only having a chase.
No, just don't really... Boring, boring.
Come on, that's a good laugh.
I just don't really...
We are junkies or something. Look, no try to do it once every now and then.
Yeah, I know that. I just...
You're not scared, are you, Liz?
No, of course I'm not. Boring.
Past their bedtime. Man, it's only a smoke. Trust me.
The first smoke of heroin can make you throw up, but some people still go back for more. If you get into it, your looks will start to go, and you'll feel even worse. If you depend on it, chances are you'll end up sharing a needle.
Trust me.
And if it's infected with AIDS, where does that leave you?
All my life, people have hated the police and army. I was reared in streets filled with their guns, so I've always looked the other way when the lads were having a go. Who cares, I thought. And when something really rough happened, I'd just train harder to forget it. Anything for a quiet life, see? But where's it got me? What have these hard men done for me? They've left me with no job and no hope. They've wrecked where I live. They've hijacked our cars, fed off our backs. And when I saw their kind of justice, I thought, there's gotta be something better than this. So I made up my mind. I want the hoods off my back. I phoned that confidential telephone number and told them what I know. You see, I want a decent future, and that's not gonna happen while these heroes are screwing it up for everybody.
Me and the new lad got the first one out the front seat. He'd never seen anything like it. Had to leave the body on the side of the road. I covered it with my tunic. Took, what, 2 hours to get out on it? Pretty girl. Looked a bit like my sister. And then we found the baby. But know what bothers me? Bloke in their car kept saying it wasn't his fault, but he'd been drinking, hadn't he? I don't know how he'll ever live with himself.
Sophie Evans.
Yes, miss.
Andrew Farmer.
Yes, miss.
Amber Finland.
Yes, miss. When he didn't turn up, we all thought he was sick.
I even did him a card. Mama heard he'd been in an accident. When the teacher told us, she started crying.
It was the driver that did it. Been down the boozer, hadn't he?
Wasn't Matthew's fault. He was my best friend.
I try to see her every day. I mean, she's still my daughter. Sometimes I read to her. Sometimes I just hold her hand. I still can't believe it happened. And the driver had plenty of time to stop, but he'd been drinking. He left hospital 3 days later. They say my Jenny will never come out. But I've got to believe she might. One day.
On the afternoon of June 23rd, 1973, a peaceful civil rights demonstration was broken up by military police. 15 people were arrested. This is what happened to one of them.
I don't know whether you've received any of my letters, although I've been writing for some years now. We've been able to pass on news of you to your family, and they are working hard, along with thousands of us, for your release. I hope our efforts have been of some benefit to you. Meanwhile, please know that you are not forgotten. Jenny Sanders, Amnesty International.
Since 1961, Amnesty International have campaigned on behalf of more than 30,000 prisoners of conscience. To date, 26,320 have been released. As you read this, we know of at least 5,000 others suffering conditions like those you have just seen, or worse. Please, join our campaign.
Order for questioning. Female, young, blonde. Eyes blue, slightly tanned skin, full mouth, pink lips. Oh, hold it. Correction. Eyes brown. Dark complexion. Mouth red. No, peach. Latest update. Eyes gray. No, purple. Green. Turquoise. Oh, and stubbly chin. Rimmel in 365 colors.
Mr. Reed? Mr. Reed? He's ready for you now.
Well, Michael, the results of your blood tests have come through, and we have found antibodies that indicate that you are HIV positive.
The AIDS virus can live on dirty needles and equipment, so don't share. Because just one fix with an infected needle will really get you out of it.
A physicist investigating UFO sighting reported a strange visitation.
Come in.
They discussed the UFO sighting in a normal fashion.
We're interested in your case. When did they see the ship?
Just over 3 weeks ago. The stranger made an extraordinary observation.
You have 2 beers in the icebox.
Which was indeed true.
What time did the ship arrive?
10:35 p.m.
Interesting.
Do you work for the government?
Please concentrate on this beer, for it is the last time you or any other humanoid will see it.
Then the physicist began to notice something.
I'm fading fast. I must go. Goodbye.
This story may sound incredible. And yet would anyone invent a beer that's brewed as an ale, goes down like a lager, and comes from Canada? It was a Swede, actually, in 1867.
Heineken can do this because it refreshes it. Papa, 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 papa. Other beers cannot reach.
Hold it, hold it. One speaker? This movie's in stereo, buddy.
Stereo?
Should have gone to Radio Rentals.
I only bought the video last year.
If you'd rented, you could have changed it for the latest stereo video. Okay, guys, let's make it mono.
Radio Rentals. Videos you'll be glued to, not stuck with.
Time, please.
Oh, come, There was a hula hooping trooper who loved to strut her hoopa hoopa. Don't get your hoots for Bandicoot till he just swoop in his cute zoot suit. Whoopa loopa hula hoop. Whoopa loopa hula hoop. A hoopa loopa aye he. Yes, baby. Now this Bandicoot did toot. Thou shalt not hula with your hoop. And he did scoop it with a whoop, eat the hula. And Rudy Tooty scooted with his loot. Eat the hula, eat the hula, eat the hula. Whoa!
If your house is worth more now than when you bought it, wouldn't it be a shame if you couldn't get at that money? Well, now the Royal Bank of Scotland can help. With a scheme called Equity Release, it enables you to free the profit you've made, and when you've got it, spend it on practically anything you like, even if it's nothing to do with the home. Ask about Equity Release only at the Royal Bank of Scotland.
Here come the Guampov.
I'd like to talk to you about something close to my heart, wood care. People often ask me how I manage to look so good when I spend so much time outside. I'll show you. For the last hour, my right leg has been soaking in a well-known wood preserver. My left leg, however, has been soaking in a bowl of cuprinol wood preserver. Impressive, isn't it? Because cuprinol wood preserver penetrates 10 times more than many other treatments, it means I have that much more protection against damp, frost, fungus, woodworm, and of course, rain. Cuprinol. No one does wood more good.
There is an art to making white wine and mushroom sauce. The art of blending white wine, mushrooms picked in their prime, ripe green and red peppers, onions and fresh herbs and spices. Now Knorr have refined that art, for we have found a way of keeping it so that every time you use it, it will taste as fresh as the day it was made. Knorr recipe sauces, fresh ways to make classic casseroles.
I told you never to set foot in here again. Out.
I just ordered.
Well, it's hot. One drink.
2.
One.
2 Seagram's Golden Wine coolers. 1 for me and 1 for you.
You think all it takes is Seagram's Gold?
Let's try it on the rocks.
Oh, it sparkles.
The sparkle was always there. Tonight we bring it back.
The Hoover brush vac has a motor-driven brush in its cleaning head, so it can easily pick up hard-to-pick-up items, like pet hairs. That's why Hoover is ahead of the rest.
Back. Oh, get it back. That's it. Stop. Back. Hold it. Left.
At Rabbit, we take as much trouble over your photographs as you do.
because we believe any surprises you get, you should get when you're taking the picture. Not when you pick up the prints. So, if a picture's worth taking, it's worth taking to Rabbit.
Hello, Ed and I are in Los Angeles conducting consumer research to be sure our products meet the needs in the consumer marketplace. So today we're at the corner of Hollywood and Vine to get the average person's reaction to Ed's new Bartles & James Premium Red Wine Cooler. However, we are still waiting for an average person to come by. If one does, we'll be sure to let you know what he or she thinks. In the meantime, please enjoy Ed's Red, and we thank you for your support.
How does your bank react when you ask for a home equity loan? All-day banking? Free checking? How about a mortgage loan? Line of credit? Won't even listen, huh? Bet they don't even know your name. Must drive you clean out of your tree. Well, if we were you, pal, we'd bank with us.
Okay, class, what's success secret number 3?
Never take no for an answer.
And number 4?
When the going gets tough, the talk ain't going.
These days, it seems like everybody's trying to sell life insurance.
My dad is a beautiful child. I have a dog just like yours.
My mother's name is Alice also.
To get the sale, first you've got to get your foot in the door, right?
Right.
Right. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good.
At Independent Life, there are no part-time insurance agents, just full-time professionals.
Congratulations! You are now ready to sell life insurance. You can and will become rich in the exciting world of part-time insurance.
These days, it seems like everybody's trying to sell life insurance.
Again, congratulations, and remember our motto? Right. A quitter never wins and a winner never quits.
Right. I kid you not. This is a very intensive course.
At Independent Life, we think insurance should only be handled by full-time professionals, your Independent Life agents.
Airport, please. I've got a 9 a.m. flight.
No problem.
Good.
What airline?
Alaska.
Alaska. First time Alaska?
Yes, it is. But airline never take off on time.
First time Alaska.
When Alaska Airlines says a flight will leave at 9 a.m., we do our best to make sure it does.
I tell you, they never leave on time.
So usually the only time you'll have to wait for a plane is when you miss one.
What's the world coming to?
Many airlines offer reduced rate fares. Unfortunately, that's not all they've reduced. It makes you wonder, what's next?
I'd appreciate it. Do you have 4 quarters for $1? Anybody have 2 quarters for $1? Yes, miss, do you have 2 quarters for $2? 2 quarters for $5, please? Oh, boy, I'd appreciate it.
On Alaska Airlines, we have low fares too, but you'd never know it by the way we treat you.
Breakfast.
If a restaurant gave you the kind of service you get on many airlines, you'd never go back.
Baby apple. I've got a baby cheese.
I don't like breakfast.
I'd like a spoon.
If I did like breakfast, I wouldn't like this breakfast.
I've got a raisin.
Hot coffee?
I'd like a spoon.
Yes, I don't think the hearty breakfast agrees with my husband.
Maybe he'd prefer our eye-opener breakfast.
Ahoy! I'd like a spoon.
On Alaska Airlines, even though the fares we charge are just as low as anyone's, the fare we serve is always a cut above.
Worst airline. Every time I fly, there's a 3-hour delay. No flight attendant. They hurt us in like
Recent
hell.
research has shown that people have definite opinions about some airlines.
Our service again? I've never experienced such overt intensity, i.e. hostility.
My bags! Broken bags! Broken bags! Broken bags!
But on Alaska Airlines, we go out of our way to make every flight something to enjoy instead of something to endure.
He seems somewhat upset.
Exceptionally so.
When you check your bag on some airlines, do you ever wonder what's going to happen to it?
What's this?
It's our all-new reinforcement tape, our compliments. Made from our specially developed material, virtually break-proof. There's no way this bag will accidentally pop open, guaranteed.
On Alaska Airlines, we try hard to treat baggage with as much care as we treat passengers, because we want to see you and your baggage again.
"5 days is no time at all, so let's get moving. First, Ivan, I know your group can make these numbers look presentable.
Got it.
Next, we'll need work from every department. Who's set up for that?
Our computers are tied in.
Great. Mike, how long for graphics?
2-3 days max.
Not good enough.
Our computer can do it in a day.
It's yours. Joni, typesetting and printing?
About a week on overtime.
Now, hold on now. Who published this?
We did, on the computer.
Well, do it again. Joe, how long for a production flowchart?
We're jammed. We'll do it as fast as we can.
Ivan, help him out. Last, we need presentation overheads. Any ideas?
When I fired Walters, he didn't believe it. He kept coming back to work.
Helen, I just looked at these numbers. They're pretty grim. Right here.
I know, Del. Those are computer costs.
Didn't we pay for those systems last quarter?
We did, but those are training costs.
Now, let me get this straight. We're spending more on training than we did on the computers?
Consultants, instructors, technical support.
But Helen, Boston doesn't show these costs.
They use a different system.
So?
Apparently, with their computers, their people can train themselves.
Helen, doesn't that raise a question in your mind?
Hey, Bo, how you doing?
Hey, pretty good, Joey. How are you?
Good.
Hey, guys. Hey, guys.
See that game last night?
Oh, man, let me tell you about that game. I was supposed to...
Finished already.
Couldn't believe it.
Hey, I thought we were supposed to be doing this in-house.
That's right. Pass the salt, would you?
Hey, your group do this?
New computer. The salt.
Oh.
I mean, just stuff.
Quintile analysis? Hey, give me a break.
Well, Siegel did that.
I thought he's in the L.A. office.
Yeah, so's Edwards. She did the graphics.
You missed his great catch.
I heard about it. What happened?
Hey, the market projections?
Garnett, Chicago.
Great catch off the wall. Threw the guy out at second base. So how'd you get everybody together in the same place?
I told you. New computer.
What kind of a system can do that?
Roll control.
What?
Roll control.
Pardon me?
Creeps. Creep kids! Driving in from the suburbs in their daddy's car to score, and then trying to beat me down on the price. Well, I don't cut my price for nobody! Especially for these rich creeps. I got good stuff. You want good stuff? You're gonna pay for it!
They'll be back.
Damn straight. They're trying to tell me they can take it or leave it. You just see those little punks, man?
You're gonna be the first one who can take it or leave it.
Yeah. Driving the daddy's big car. Yeah, you know what I'd like to do to them? I'd like to rub their faces.
You know, they're so stupid they deserve to be burned.
Yeah. Ain't good for nothing.
Not good for something. Good for taking money off of.
Hey, man. Got some good crack. Good stuff. What do you need?
No money, no rock. Solve, lose yourself. I'm doing it. Get out of here.
Hi, Richie. I really need to talk to you.
Yeah. I got you covered.
I only want a little. Come on.
Sure, I understand.
Just a couple hits. Richie, I don't have any money. Please?
You mean you bring me out here for nothing? That's a no-no. Understand? What are you, stupid? What do I look like,
Richie,
Cherry?
you know I'm good for Richie. You know I'll pay you back. Richie, I just gave you $100.
It's got nothing to do with now. Listen to me. No money, no candy, no crack. You understand? It'll dissolve. Lose yourself.
Richie, come on, don't leave, please.
Listen, shh. That girl, you're gonna get that little red-headed girl, and the both of yous is gonna come over to my crib.
Charlotte?
That's right. We're gonna have a nice little party. Understand me? Then I'll take care of you.
Now, kid, all you gotta do is be cool. You just give the stuff to your best buddies. You take it to a party. Tell your friends it's a great high. They should just try it. Tell them it can't hurt them.
I can do that.
Yeah, it's easy. Those kids are gonna be a pushover. Because they like you. You're a hotshot, right? They'll love you for it.
So how much do I charge?
Right now, nothing.
Nothing.
Just give it away. Let them have a free taste. Then you watch. You watch and you see who comes back for more.
And then I start charging.
You're a smart kid. You have a good day at school, Billy boy.
This place is a dump, man. You ain't gonna make no money in here. You don't know nothing. I don't know nothing? I know that this is rotten. I know that I don't see no people in here. So where's your gold mine?
It's down the street, man. The school.
The school? Oh, I see. You're gonna get rich on selling gum to school kids.
Not gum, man. This. For $10, the little snot-noses can blow their heads off. The little brats are dying to fry their brains. And I'm only too happy to help them.
So where do they get the money?
Who cares where they get it? As long as they get it.